Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 31 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. We're still stuck in this Regency Council, which is preventing us from actually being able to declare any wars. Quite annoying actually. How long are we in this Regency Council for? We're 14, so a couple more years. We've got a lot of truces that are ending, which is, well, not necessarily good, because we could have problems with the Ottomans and Russia, especially as they are now both our rivals. We are going to go ahead and embargo both of them. Now that those truces have ended. And we're also, I've got to wait ages for this diplomat to come home now. We'd like to try and declare some wars on Kazan. We would like to declare another war on Korea. Try and split them up a little bit more as well. We have, no, it's this one that I'm worried about here. What's going on there? 14k stack in step. We can probably deal with that. We do have relatively decent armies. I do want to build up another army stack. We don't have an awful lot of manpower in reserve. I'm thinking about building up a mercenary stack, to be honest. I mean, we make plenty of money, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea. So let's go ahead and do that instead. Let's build up a mercenary stack. So we'll start off. We will go to mercenaries, and we want... trying to build them. I guess I can build them in provinces where we already have people. In fact, actually, we've also got this stack here, which was waiting to be fully built up. So maybe we don't need all of those mercenaries. So let's actually just take you up to full strength. And then see what space we've got left. Imperial insults. Today the reception of foreign dignitaries and potentates. What? Today, the reception of foreign dignitaries and potentates to the Ming court has caused a diplomatic blunder. Contrary to protocol, foreign diplomat failed to perform the customary bow before our representatives. This major loss of face has quickly developed into a scandal and threatens to hurt our relations with Portugal for some time to come. The ambassador is now offering us valuable gifts to forget the affair. Accept the gifts. Portugal's opinion changes, get some money, get some prestige, or gain some mandate. We're getting a diplomatic insult CB on Portugal, but there's not really an awful lot we can do with that. We don't really need the mandate, so let's just take the money. Money is always good. Money is always good. Yeah, you're my tributary as well. I'm going to declare war on you, Korea. It's going to happen sooner or later. You wait and see if it doesn't. Speaking of that, let's also go ahead and start... someone else's opinion of us drops. Let's go ahead over here and attempt to build a spy network. Do we have an alliance here? No, just a truce. Build a spy network. It's because I was looking at the break alliance thing. These new buttons from the Great Power thing always catch me out. Whenever I see that break alliance button, I think that I've got an alliance with somebody. What it actually means is I can, as a Great Power, try and force them to break their alliance with somebody else. Tonking is willing to hunt pirates while they have promised to help clean up the region. So, yeah, again, that's just another opinion change event. Saved by a princess once more. So, lose some ducats for Diplo power. Sure, we've got plenty of ducats. Let's go ahead and sort of get all of these guys into... actually, some of these are not the mercenaries, are they? I might have just messed all of that up. Anyone that isn't moving, you are likely to be a mercenary, so you can all move into here. But I'll sort my mess out shortly. Forgot I'd told all of those guys to build up. We have our new ships coming in. So let's get you over here. Poison Rock. 9 horses died from eating poisonous plants, and the expedition was forced to leave behind 2 more who were near death. A cursed place with only poisonous plants and venomous animals, and the conquistador regrets that they ever decided to camp there. A large rock formation provided shelter from the harsh winds that blew right through them, but Poison Rock, as it was named by the conquistador, is not a place for any man nor animal. Continue on foot if you have to. So hostile movement speed minus 50%. Okay. Doesn't really affect us. We're just going to leave them over there to just kind of get on and do their thing, really. So what we want to do over here is have a look in this stack, and if there's anything here that is not a mercenary, they are all mercenaries, so I might have not actually screwed that one up. You're a mercenary, so you can go in there. At least one of you was a mercenary, yeah, you can go there as well. And this hopefully is all non-mercenaries. Yeah, you're just waiting on a few cavalry and a cannon, so that is fine. Looks like I didn't make quite as much of a mess of it as I thought I did. Portugal will recall the diplomats. The woman among us. While replenishing our supplies in Neva, a young peasant woman and her husband, a well-known trapper, applied for positions of interpreter and guide in our expedition. The woman speaks several languages, while her husband is a good hunter with great knowledge of the continent. So we'd lose some money and some admin power, but we can get Sacagawea. It gives us morale of armies and reinforced speed. Yeah, sure. And we have a new ruler. Well, you know what that means. That means we can attack Korea. So first of all, let's go ahead and unmothball the heavies here. Korea, what do you have going on at the moment? You've got no alliances with anybody. We've got no truce with you right now. How many troops do you have? Military, armies, we want to look at Korea. Again, it's showing me them in reverse order because it's annoying. Korea, you have 30k. That's actually more than I was expecting, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and bring a stack over here. I know we've already got 40k, but why have 40k when you can have 60k? We do need to wait for a diplomat to return before we can do anything. Oh, great. And our Emperor is Midas Touch, so we get an extra 10% there. Military leader has left us. That is quite annoying. Are you actually the guy that was in one of these ones? We are a little bit short of leaders now. Let's get another military leader. You are terrible, like most of our military leaders. Can we actually get one from the estates at the moment? We want this button here. The Kinwags, probably not. Grant generalship. They need 40 influence or greater. We could get them up to 33 influence for 5 prestige. Yeah, we might as well do that. It's still not quite enough though, which is unfortunate. I thought we could just get ourselves another general there, but no, apparently not. So let's go ahead and just start moving these guys into position. How are we doing on technology at the moment? We are only a year ahead of time, so we don't really want to spend any points on anything else if we can help it. Let's get these guys into position. We know from past experience that Korea can be a little bit tricky here. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on them before anything else is likely to happen. We will lose 1 stability because we do have good relations with them, but do you know what? I'll take that hit. I'll take the stability hit to go and attack them. I really don't care. This fort isn't even on. But yeah, I doubt I can get to it in time. We've failed our mission to recover our manpower, which is unfortunate. Right, they've got a 30k stack coming right forwards, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go down here and try and reinforce this if we can before they get to us. Not sure if they're going to try and jump straight on me or if they're going to go around. No, they're trying to go around. So what I want to try and do is just keep all of my men together. Colonize Butuan. Now, where is that? Butuan is down there. We will go ahead and take that mission because it's definitely something we can do after we've done this one. That is fine. Let's go back over here. So yeah, they do have a fair few troops. We've got a fair few of our own, so it's not too bad. They've got quite a big navy, so what I'm going to do is the same thing I did last time. I'm going to take the trade fleet. I'm going to move the trade fleet over here with the heavies and put them together and use them to block their fleet out. Not too sure where they sent their large army. They're going up there for some reason. Let's go ahead and sit on Jiangsu. Jiangsu is the war goal. Let's not lose the extra manpower where we need to. Yeah, they seem to be working their way all the way around up the top there. But I mean, that's fine. I'm just going to sit down here and siege out everything they own. So let's go ahead and group these guys up. We'll put them down here. We've lost a military leader. That was annoying. And what I might do, as soon as these guys have capped this province, I'll just pull them back out and get a new military leader there. Spending the extra military points to get military leaders is a little bit annoying. It's not something that I wanted to do, but fine. Colony has become self-sustaining, which is this one. Now, where do we want to work? Do we want to work our way down here, or do we want to work down this coast? We're probably trying to want to work our way down towards South America so we can go and get involved with that rabble. Looks like California are already colonizing as well, which is fantastic for us. I do like that. Anyway, let's go back to what is happening over here. Wow, they've got one heck of an admiral in there. We did lose our admiral, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's just pull you back out of here. And we will go ahead and get you a new leader. Actually, you're not too bad. You've got some siege value as well. Let's get you in over there, and you can go ahead and relieve the siege of Jiangsu. You guys start working your way down into these provinces. We're going to start trying to push some of these ships out. So let's go and move up into this province there. Looks like our lights are already there. Let's go and group those guys up. That'll be our new exploration fleet when the time comes. So Korea is occupying some stuff up here, but again, we're not terribly bothered about all of that. Chances are I can siege their stuff out before they can siege mine. Now then, we want the guy who has the siege to stay. And the other guy is going to move out. And yeah, I guess we just start sieging into these provinces down here. We do have some issues, of course. You can get down there. Jiangsu is probably going to fall quite quickly. I expect as soon as we start getting near Korea's capital that he's going to start bringing his troops back down to the south. That's not a problem. We'll send this guy up to keep these guys sort of safe. So you move across over here. Yeah, I should be able to siege stuff out faster than Korea can, so it's not really a problem. So what is Korea doing up there? They've got a 34 stack, 2 minor provinces sieged, which isn't really going to make any difference to anything. So we've got a province there. Keep moving you up. We're pushing all of their navies out as well. So there's going to be a naval battle over here. Now then, what do they have? These are literally... They've got a few lights there and a galley, but mainly transports. So they shouldn't last too long. So you're going to move in down there. You finish that siege. Let's move you over to that one. We didn't lose any ships. They lost that entire fleet, which is fantastic. No, apparently they didn't. They're just sort of moving out and moving around. Well, let's move down into this one. This is a much harsher fleet. Again, it's mainly galleys and transports, though. They don't actually have any lights or heavies in there, so that helps us out. So like I said, I want to keep this 40 stack together, really. And, yeah, because he's not getting much done up there. The House of Pan, with the union of Louis I and Conwy, have gained not only a spouse, but also a new ally in the realm. The Pan is an old and influential family, and their seat in Chengdu is the jewel of the empire. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Con will be expected to speak for her kin, while our emperor will be expected to consider such advice carefully. So it's just an unrest thing. We have a new heir, which we are instantly going to name Vincent. After one of my Patreon supporters. So let's go and see what's going on. Oh, lots of pop-ups happening here. Right, let's go ahead and move into their capital now. We'll start sieging that out. We do have a ship there. And in the meantime, we're going to start moving forward with these guys. We might be able to catch their army out. I'm not too sure what the heck it's doing. It's just hanging around in Yerevan at the moment. So we should be alright here. How are things going on with this harmonization? It's pretty slow going because, of course, we don't have any harmony at the moment. But it certainly works out better than just trying to... it certainly works out better than just trying to convert everybody. Now, we're also almost mandate capped. And what I want to know is, what the flip do I do with mandate once it's capped? I mean, I've got nothing else that I can spend it on. We've already got all of these things here. We are losing some mandate. We've got a fair few non-tributaries again. We can't get any more tributaries while we are at war, so we'll have to go ahead and have another look around at that. And so we can either tributarize people or we can declare war on them. Now, you're already at war with somebody, but what we should have over here is the ability to fabricate some claims. So we want a claim on Ukend, or Uzkend. How many claims can we get? Is that just the one? Just the one. Okay. But at least we do have a claim. So we've got another war over there that we can go and start if we want to. Looks like Mongolia just got their asses kicked by Korea's army up there. But at the same time, Korea's not actually getting much done. We've got all of their northern territories sieged out. We're currently working on their capital. It is going to be quite slow going, unfortunately. So I'm toying with the idea of trying to chase that army down. Abandoned mounds. From a distance, our conquistadors thought they were mere hills standing among the otherwise empty plain in Kumana. But as we drew nearer, an enterprising fellow in the company noticed how regular they were, and he soon pointed out to his companions that they must be the remnants of great pyramids of ancient people. There must be gold underneath those hills, dig them out. So we get the hostile movement speed, 50% chance of nothing but dirt, 50% chance of a meager amount of gold, or leave it be and we can get the admin tap power. We don't need the gold, we're going to go for monarch points wherever we can, because we are starting to fall behind a little bit. What is our tech penalty at the moment? 33%, and we don't have enough to embrace. We don't have it in a single province yet, so we really do need to sort of bump that up. Now, I did mention this to somebody in the comments when I said that you pretty much... Yes, you can use your monarch points to increase the development in provinces to adopt institutions, but you spend more monarch points doing that than you would do if you just took the 50% tech penalty. So, I'm not too sure which way I want to do it. I certainly think what I want to do at the moment, because we are already just starting to fall behind... We can almost get the next Diplo tech. We can almost get the next admin tech. Military tech's going to be a little further out, but I think I'm just going to wait and get the techs. 21% chance that Pyongyang is going to fall. Now, I don't need 100% war score with Korea. As I've said before, my plan here, more than anything, is to try and just get them to release some land. Now, they are working their way back south. I'm not too sure whether they intend to come down here and try and relieve the siege on their capital. I don't know. Of late, one of our subjects has seen fit to remind us of the tensions caused by his owning land in Sidaim. They view as rightfully theirs. Handing it back would show... So this is basically give a... no. We're not giving land back to people. That's not what we do. That's not how you play EU4. So we're going to march these troops back down here, just because I think he's heading to Pyongyang. Let's get you down here to help out. We can take another tech. It is a Diplo tech. We will go ahead and take our Diplo tech. Gives us more colonial range. You're actually trying to siege out one of my provinces, are you? Very nice. Well, you're going to be sieging it for a while, so I'll see if I can jump in on you. Yeah, he's actually moved away. We have taken Pyongyang. Might as well at least wait for his navy to get sunk, and in the meantime just move over here and take another province. Hopefully the naval battle will go our way. We've lost an advisor, which is our admin guy. They're a bit terrible. Do I really want a missionary strength guy? Not really. Let's go ahead and I want to free up his slot, but I don't know how long it takes for a new advisor to come in. That's the problem. Missionary strength really not that useful to me in the current state of things. We are losing a few ships here. We lost some galleys. I'm not terribly bothered about the galleys, to be honest. And we actually captured 2 ships as well. Okay, so let's say that we were to attempt to peace out with Korea right now. And if we could get you to release Jiangsu, that'd be a 98% peace offer to get them to release Jiangsu. Looks like we need more war score with Korea, so that's fine. We are going to have to find a way to take that army, though. I might try and flank around behind them. A National Unrest guy, yeah, he'll do. This one guy down here can do more than well enough to do the rest of all these sieges on his own. I need to unpause, of course. That does help. Increased artillery costs. That is not good. What are we like on our force limit at the moment? We're still slightly under it, which is fine. Right, okay. You are moving in over here. Doesn't look like I can catch you, but I'm going to try and pincer him if possible. Just sort of try and get him trapped in between a couple of armies. Yep, looks like he's heading this way down. Now, he'll probably take that engagement, which is unfortunate. Again, let's just take the admin power. He's actually managed to get out of there. We are locked, unfortunately. Which is a real pain. So we're moving into here. Now, that looks like we might actually catch you. So I'm tempted to leave that and see if it happens. Right, we are in mountains, which is not good. Although, considering we've got no leader, we've got a terrain penalty and a tech penalty, we've got massive amounts of extra base morale. The second army has just arrived as well. So that's just done a massive amount of damage there. Not too sure where they are going to head off to. They're probably just going to go one province away, to be honest. They are moving over there. Let's go see how far around they are. They're just going to go one province away and stop? No, they're actually moving... Oh, they're going back up here on the places that they've already sieged. What do we want here? Fort defense, national tax... infantry combat ability. Let's go for the infantry combat ability. Actually, let's leave it for now. We don't need to pick a decree right away, and we've not got much in the way of meritocracy. So let's wait for that to go up a little bit. We can pick another tech, which is our admin tech. Let's go ahead and take that. Now, we shouldn't be taking any land here, so we should be okay. You are getting stuff sieged out. Let's go and push their navy out again. And what we could do here, in fact, what I should do, I was a little bit silly not doing it earlier. We'll just go and hire a mercenary, and we'll just basically get him to run around and siege everything else out. You are trying to run away, but it looks like we will catch you. And indeed we have done. Lost in mind and space. We should have realised that our conquistador had no sense of orientation at all. The first two times he got lost. The first time he went to retrieve 2 of our pack horses and got lost for 16 days. If it hadn't been for some grapes and rabbits, he would have starved. He later told us how he thought he was behind the expedition and sped up to catch up with it. Then he got hungry and went downstream to look for a trading party. The expedition sent their best hunter to find him and were finally reunited with him. The second time, he explored one of 3 forks of a river and disappeared for 3 days. Once again, the expedition sent the seasoned hunter to find him, and he told a tale of trying to backtrack the folks who were following our trails. This made the crew decide that the conquistador would not be left alone to discover more parts of Gajira, but that still did not help. Only mere minutes later, he was gone again. Send the hunter out, which slows us down, or lose the prestige. Well, we're not in a rush, we'll just send the hunter out. Is your army going to actually perish there? Looks like it did. Let's go ahead and unsiege our provinces then. We've got our mercenary, so we're going to go ahead and use that mercenary. Corrupt viceroys. So, gain some corruption. We'll just take the inflation gain, I suppose. It's annoying, but we've got plenty of money, so we'll go ahead and use this mercenary to get stuff done. We do have a fort there that we need to siege out as well. We actually have 99% war score, come to think of it, so we'll just wait until this naval battle is finished. We're losing a few ships here doing this, but... In fact, we're about to lose that naval battle. Wow, I'm surprised, very surprised by that. We actually had 2 heavies there in the end. Okay, so we have 98%. Will you release Zhengzhou? Yes, you will. Send demand. Zhengzhou is now released. So we're going to want to tributize those. We can go ahead and get rid of that mercenary. We can go ahead and bring you guys all back home. Obviously some of you are already back home. That is fine. We still didn't even lose all of our manpower. As we're not at war, we're going to go and have a quick look and see who we can tributize. We want you. We'll also want Jiangsu. Now, we're going to have to rebuild some of our fleet here. Let's just quickly wait for our diplomats to come back, because I definitely want to make sure that we get Jiangsu. And I think we'll tributize Korea now. I don't necessarily think that I want to take anything more from... And maybe I do, actually. Maybe I do want to take Korea out, just to give us an in to Japan. We can keep Jiangsu around, but get rid of Korea, I think is what we'll do. So let's just go ahead over here. We lost 2 of our heavies. Let's go and make sure that we rebuild those. So we want 2 galleons. And, yeah, we lost quite a lot of lights, but we'll wait until we've got them, we'll wait until we've got the lights back protecting trade, and then we'll sort of build them up that way. I am going to end the video here, however, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Ming. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.